step from playing in the AFC title game. This divisional round contest is on. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game.
We go 0 to 100 real quick. Maybe you on that rap to pay the bills. And I don't feel it, not even a little bit. Oh, Lord, know yourself, know your worth. My actions been louder than my words. How you sold, but still sold unheard.
Offense out now to get us started. It's 1st and 10.
Come on, set, ready.
Looking to throw right away. They're going deep here right off the rim. And what a way to get this one started, but his deep shot falls incomplete. And he's taking chances like that help make them a postseason team, Brock. They're going to need to connect on at least a couple of those in this game.
Exactly. These are the types of plays we expect from every team in the postseason, right? Well-timed risk and an aggressive mindset that reflects all the stakes of each and every game.
And he's taken down quickly. Nicely done by the defense, but the catch does get him to the 39-yard line. It's a gain of 19 on the play. And it's going to be 1st down Miami.
Let's go. 60 red. 60 red. Fight. 97.
He'll look to throw. Has the hook up again to Njoku. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
There's no question, Kate, big plays down the seam or big tight ends, a fan favorite, but it's those type of catches right there. The short yardage gets good coverage, contested catches that really make tight ends a locker room favorite.
52 Bulls. Ready?
He's going to throw it again. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. And that pushes him back. 3rd down coming up.
Oftentimes, these early exchanges are just a feeling-out process for rushers and blockers. They can also set the tone for the battles the rest of the game, and that defender, you know, with an early win, he's feeling really good about himself.
Ready.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. And they can't connect on the 3rd down deep shot. Love the courage they had to try it, but it's incomplete, and now we've got 4th down. So the Dolphins readying for the punch. Brings it in at the 12. And he gets him out of the deep part of their half. This is out across the 20. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. First tone of the game for James Cook. And he's stopped. Now we'll wait to hear what this flag is all about. So they catch the illegal block in the back, Brock, and that's rare that we see the clipping call. It's a dangerous play. It's rightfully going to back up this offense. Now the shotgun give to Cook. Doesn't get much beyond the line, a yard at most. Tackle made by Jaquan Brisker.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
From the shotgun, it's Allen. He's got this complete to James Cook. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he could reach that 40. It's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got 1st down.
From a great throw to a nice route catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
Handoff headed right. It's Cook. They give him 4 yards before he stops, Brock. It's 2nd down.
You know, that's a good run right there. Keep the offense on schedule. If he can average that type of yards per carry, this guy's going to be more than all right with letting him lead the show.
Operating from the gun, it's Allen. Throwing the out route complete. And he's out of bounds. Looks like right at the midfield stripe. That play goes for 8 yards, and it keeps these drive moving. To the line and set. Here we go, 1st down. First give of the game for the LSU product. Give him 5 on that carry. Bring it up 2nd and 5.
You know, Kate, it's plays like that. It's just kind of the meat and potatoes. Not going to make any highlight reel, but just the positive, efficient plays on the ground. You need to keep plays and drives alive.
Working from the gun, it's Allen. He's got Khalil Shakir. And he's able to get this down to the 36.
Well, there's a time to be a little finessey with the football, put a little touch on, and then there's time to put your arm into it and let it eat. Throw it right through your target's chest. This one, that one right there was the latter. Smart to make a fastball zing in before anyone could undercut the curl right.
And he's going to be hauled down after a gain of about 7. It's 2nd down.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to. Because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, really break the backs of the defense.
Ran into a wall that time. A couple of guys able to hold it right at the line of scrimmage. So 3rd down now.
Big man up front said, not in my house. Let me tell you, Kate, once you're in the grasp of one of those big old fellas on the D-line, you're done. They would say it on the East Coast like this. It's over. Over.
Allen on 3rd and 2. Pulled in by his back. Cook. And the pass is stopped before it can get to the first. Great tackle there to bring up 4th down.
A gain of 2. Brings up 4th down and less than a yard.
Oh, movement on the line before the snap, though. This is going to be a false start. There was a blitz coming, and that got somebody to panic and jump early. It cost him 5 yards. The task gets tougher as they set up on 4th down.
Alert!
They'll go. Allen. A lot of players around this one, and it is intercepted. Picked up. Alex Singleton.
Allen's pass intercepted.
First down now. Ball at the 33.
Ready. Set.
Opening carry for Devon Achane. And he only manages one. Couple of defenders there to bring him down.
That's the kind of yardage it's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now 2nd down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
Let's go. Ready.
He's dropping back to throw. That's caught. Devon Achane. And he's down after getting this up to the 41.
Rhythm. You hear me talk about rhythm a lot. Whether it's a golf swing, a baseball swing, heck, even a bowler gets himself into rhythm. And I'm just telling you, Kate, from experience, these little throws to running backs, it's one of the best things to get your offense into rhythm and a nice little gain on top of it.
5 yards on that play and enough for a new set of downs. 1st and 10 now from the 46.
First down.
Here we go. 6.
46-yard
Light
line.
blue. Go pink. Red, yellow. Black shot. Hut.
Back to throw. This is brought in. Big gain for Smith and Jigba. This one's going to move him all the way down to the 25-yard line.
It's a gain of 29.
And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10.
Yellow.
First down. First
Let's go
and
now.
10 at the 25-yard line.
Back to throw. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
No surprise to see the quarterback go back to that well. That security blanket that's been his tight end all game long, but finally, this defense has an answer.
Back to the air they go on 2nd down. Ooh, would have been a big gainer if they connected, but they could not. Instead, 3rd down coming up.
Well, I think the defense coaches and coverage, breathing a sigh of relief. There was space right there. If that throw came 1 second earlier, that was going to be 6.
Ready. Blue, black. Yellow. 22. Black ultra. First pause red. Blue striker. Ready.
3rd and long for him here. Complete beyond the marker. He will not score, but that does set him up, Brock, with first and goal, less than a yard away from the end zone.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
And he gets in, touchdown! The Dolphins parlay the interception into points. Devon Achane with the touchdown. Each round of the playoffs, Brock, getting some early points becomes more and more important. And they're on the board here in the divisional round.
Pretty tricky round for a lot of teams to get through, which makes some early momentum, to your point, all the more valuable. They're doing all they can to avoid getting tripped up before that conference title affair.
That one right down the middle. And the Dolphins will jump out to a 7-0 lead. The Dolphins have their kickoff team out as they kick it away. Has this at the 6.
The Bills take over first and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. First and 10. Shotgun handoff now to Cook. Oh, he drops a cut to the right sideline. And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds. How about a big hitter, 30, 40 yards there and a new set of downs.
I'll tell you what, Kay, one of the things I'm most proud of coming out of broadcast are my O-line buddies that will hit me up during the game and say thank you. Thank you for finally showing some love and giving some light to what those big boys are doing up front. I got to play with some of the best to do it. I got to see it up close and personal. Because of it, I'll never forget it. And they just showed up on that run.
Big catch is made, and he got the feet in too. A pickup of 17. And that's good for a Buffalo first.
That's another Bills first down. First and 10 at the
Taps it quick to the receiver coming across. And they make the tackle at the 28-yard line. A stoppage here as we see somebody pretty shaken up from that play, and it's Dalton Kincaid who's going to need some assistance from the medical center. Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. Allen setting up play action. He gets it complete to his man, Tyreek Hill. And it'll be first and goal. Stop is made at the 5-yard line. So that's the end of one in this AFC divisional round contest. The Dolphins out to an early advantage. Back to Hard Rock Stadium right after this. About to begin the second here. The Bills definitely thinking points. To throw again, it's Allen. He's got it. Touchdown, Buffalo. The Bills can tie it up in the second after cutting into the lead. Tyler Bass on now for the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Bills tie this game 7-7. Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. And that kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. So we got a touchback. This drive will start at the 35.
Ready.
The Dolphins in pretty good field position here as they come up 1st and 10.
Ready.
Drive starts with an option, right side. Only able to get back to the line on that first down play, so no gain.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on 2nd down after that drive starts with a very minimal gain.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down.
Ready.
Working now from the gun. Caught, nice gain left side. He will not score, but that does set him up, Brock, with first and goal, less than a yard away from the end zone.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
Six. Let's go. Ready.
Working inside the red zone. Oh, again, it looks like a pick, but they drop it. A chance to steal it away in the end zone. Just can't finish the play.
Oh, that was such an opportunity lost. They were looking for a way out without giving up any points on the series. And instead, well, he just couldn't quite hang on.
Here we go. Here we go.
H.M. Can't push it across. They make the stand. It looks like they might have stopped him a little bit behind the line, too.
All I can really say about that one, Kate, at least he managed to make it out of the end zone. Now staring at a third down at your own one. Yikes.
Big moments here in this divisional round game, Brock, as they line up for third and goal.
Black, 95. Edo Blue. Black Ultra. Hut.
I'll throw it. And it's incomplete on third and goal. Thought he had a touchdown there. And that forces them to fourth and goal.
Playing really good goal line defense, Kate. It's like playing really good triple option defense. It takes everybody doing their job. Offenses in the league today, they love to get those tight ends out in space. You got to win mano a mano. It's exactly what they did.
So the Dolphins bringing out the field goal unit for a try here. This is a chip shot from the left hash. And it is good. No problems there on the shorter attempt. And that's going to break our tie and give them a 3-point advantage.
Well, I know once that drive stalls out, that's where it really pays to have that reliable kicker on the sideline ready to bail you out. And he knocks that one right through to give him the lead.
Have their kickoff team out as they kick it away. He fields it from the 8. And he's out a little short of the 30.
The Bills take over first and 10.
First call here coming from the shotgun. Straight ahead, here's Cook. They'll bring him down, but not before he picks up 7, Brock, to begin this drive.
Well, that run may not have moved the chains, Kate. That is such a confidence builder. Sets the tone for more play action, maybe more runs. That's exactly how you want to start a drive.
Nice run last play. Sets up 2nd and 2. Here's Allen. Caught quickly on the slant. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. Pickup of 12 on that play. And the Bills have a first down.
Boy, they sure found the right route at the right time to hit the soft spot in that coverage. And that slant, it goes for big yardage.
First and 10. Here's Allen. It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. And the Dolphins have it now at the 40.
Allen's pass intercepted. The Dolphins take over first.
Pretty good field position awaiting the Dolphins as they head up here, first and 10.
Here we go. 50, green. Set, go.
Airing it out to start this drive. Hits it through the middle. And they're going to keep moving forward, Brock, down inside the opposing 30. That one naps him 33 yards and a new set of downs, too. Coming to the line for another first and 10.
First and 10 at the 27.
Fight, 6 down. 60 red. 60 red. 10.
Off the play fake. He'll throw. Pressure coming, and they take him down. And they've got a little extra distance now to make up here on second down.
Brings up second and 12.
Come on, 38.
At the Bills' 28.
Black shot. Set, ready. 10 black, 6. Mega. Set.
Back to throw. Looking to his running back, incomplete. That play's going to bring up third down.
Okay, we've seen this running back pretty busy here early on in the passing game, and not just with checkdowns. You can tell this is going to be part of the game plan, and I don't think one incompletion here to him is going to deter that effort.
Wide, it's Smith-Njigba. This is not going to get it done on third down. They catch it behind the line. This goes for a loss. So the Dolphins bringing out the field goal unit for a try here. He was good on his first attempt, and a second from a little over 45 here. And that one is good. A little longer, but no problem at all. And that'll double their lead to 6.
Okay, one of the areas that kickers and quarterbacks are similar, they want to get into rhythm, and no better way to feel good and get into that rhythm and start a game 2 for 2 as a kicker.
And he just sends this out and over the end zone, so no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball up at the 35 to begin this drive. All right, excellent field position for the Bills as they set up 1st and 10. Not deterred by that pick. He's throwing again. Here's a screen for Cook. And they're going to bring him down just on the other side of midfield. He gets 16 yards on that play. And that's good for a Buffalo first.
To this day, I can still see the faces of the big guys in the huddle. When you call a screen like that, instead of them just getting knocked backwards, they get to be salesmen. They get to push those linemen downfield and then tee off and go hit somebody like they did right there.
Taking him by Hill, right side. And they're going to haul him down a step before the 30, right at the 31. That'll go for an 18-yard gain. And the Bills have a first down. New set of downs for him from the 31. First down throw for Allen. Has him on the quick hitter. And they've got him down near the red zone at the 22.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on second down. That playbook wide open.
Just a yard left to go on second down. Again, Allen to the air. Well, right side, and Shakir has it. And they have this down to the 11 before being marked down. They gain 11 on that play. And that's good for a Buffalo first.
First down, Buffalo.
To the air again, Allen. Drops it off to Cook. And in, touchdown, Buffalo. The Bills tie and can take the lead here in the second. It's a James Cook touchdown. Extra point up and good from Bass. And the Bills take the lead on that successful kick. Bass now to kick this away. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
The Dolphins in pretty good field position here as they come up 1st and 10.
Yellow, 43. Ready?
They'll come out throwing. He throws a bullet deep to the right side. Well, they took their shots, but unsuccessful on that first down throw, swatted away by the defense.
Ready?
Following the incompletion, we stay at the 35. It's 2nd and 10.
Ready, ready. Red, 38. Hey, green. Steel, black. Ready.
Pass play now. Escapes the pocket. And that was just a little bit too low to be brought in.
You know, that was a play, Kate, right there where you need to buy your receivers just enough time to get open along their routes. And your quarterback enough time to find and hit him with the throw. Time? Well, that's not what he had. O-line couldn't hold up, and it forces the incompletion.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got third down.
6-6. Mega. Hut.
Air it out on third. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. And he's going to bring this back with a pick six and a Buffalo touchdown. But we all know getting the interception is the important thing, Brock. But how about this guy having the wherewithal to transition into a really nice return to then get the touchdown out of it, too?
Yeah, that's a great point. We talk about it with receivers, right? Getting vertical right away after making a catch. Same thing for these defenders when they make the pick. They secure the football, sure, but instantly they go back to their offensive days. They want that touchdown, and they want a moment they won't forget.
And this is going to bounce out of the end zone, so they will set up shop at the 35. Pretty good field position awaiting the Dolphins as they head up here, 1st and 10.
Let's go now.
They'll start the drive with H.A. And in a blink, they are off to midfield before somebody manages to stop him. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks.
Well, more often than not, it's the passing game that's asked to go from first down to first down in just one play. Get that big play potential on the ground. Jeez, it just infuses your offensive confidence.
So the 2nd and long coming up, and that is on the other side of our 2-minute warning. More from Hard Rock Stadium after this. Offense to the line for 2nd down. They're throwing it. On target here to Njoku. This is going to make it down to the 24-yard line. It's a 29-yard gain. And that is the Dolphins' 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 24-yard line.
Ready. 33. Green Jack. White. White. Set. Huh?
Trying to throw this from the gun. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. And now they face 2nd down.
Once that quarterback broke the pocket, kind of turns into like a zone read option a little bit, Kate. You got a couple choices. Keep it yourself or try to force the throw. There was nowhere to go. He really should have used his legs.
And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for 1st and goal.
Speaks to this guy's talent as just an all-around difference maker, playmaker. We see him line up as a receiver, and we don't even bat an eye, Kate. And we don't really bat an eye when he makes that kind of play either.
And he gets it on a sneak. Touchdown! The Dolphins earn the chance to tie before halftime. Now they'll try to knock the extra point through. And he hits the extra point. A little surprised they wouldn't go for 2 in the tie, but at least he made it. So the lead falls to a single point. Things trim back down to a single point, Brock, as they send this off and away. That's going to be taken in at the 8. And decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30.
At their own 28-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. Working from the gun, it's Allen. Couldn't connect right side. It's incomplete.
There's the importance of staying in phase as a defender. He was all over him in coverage, and that really did help force the incompletion.
2nd and 10, still at the 28. From the shotgun, it's Allen. Pulled in by his back, Cook. And he's brought down after a short gain. Now the Dolphins call a timeout. It's their first. And they'll take a moment to ponder what the call is going to be on 3rd down. 3rd and long. They're going to throw. Short pass brought in. And they drop him with a big hit, but that's going to sting worse for the defense. A big gain, and the chain's moving too.
6 yards.
So 1st down from the 41.
1st down.
gonna throw again. Looking right, and he finds him. And he's hauled out of bounds as he takes this down to the 30. It's a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the first.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it, going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
On first down, Allen. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, he falls incomplete. Second down coming up.
So far, this script, well, it's dictated some early looks for this running back, and now you're seeing the adjustment defensively. Not so easy on those checkdowns. Nowhere for that ball to go.
Still working from the 30 as they line this up. Second and 10. To throw again, it's Allen. Cut near the goal line. Touchdown, Buffalo. The Bills grow their lead just before halftime. Bass gets the extra point to go. And the Bills grow their lead to 8. Bass now to kick this away. And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
The Dolphins in pretty good field position here as they come up first and 10.
Ready?
He'll work against the blitz. Gets everything he has under this one. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Ball and defender arrived at the exact same time there. So it'll be second down.
Defender's not going to be thrilled the catch was almost made on his watch, but more importantly, he breaks it up. Gives him a chance to do a little jawing after the play. Lets the other guy know he roughed him up and cost him that catch.
We'll drop this down to Achane. And the tackle's made just beyond midfield at the 48. Miami calls a timeout here in seconds. The ball's on the 48. Here we go. First down.
Black. Here we go. Here we go. Black, smack, red. White, white. Set, huh?
Looking in the air here. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
Hey, eventually, Kate, as a quarterback, you better be careful throwing check down after check down after check down. Eventually, that defense will catch on to it, and they'll make him pay and punish him there physically.
Makes the grab in bounds left side. And he's going to be hauled down to the 2, and that sets up first and goal. The Dolphins choosing to spend their final timeout here. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half. Just need 2 more yards that they couldn't get on that last play. Here's first and goal.
Set. 45. Wide. Ready.
Working inside the red zone. On the move. Headed right. Has it in close. Touchdown, Miami. The Dolphins earn the chance to tie it before halftime. They're out to try and tack on the extra point. And he hits the extra point. A little surprised they wouldn't go for 2 in the tie, but at least he made it, so the lead falls to a single point. Things trim back down to a single point, Brock, as they send this off and away. Returning it from the 4. And he gets to the 25, but not much further before going out.
At their own 26-yard line.
First and 10 now with all of 15 seconds left to utilize in this half. Operating from the gun, it's Allen. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop it. Just before halftime, we get a timeout, take it. What a jolt to start that drive. They're up near the 45-yard line. Looking to throw. He put everything he's got behind it. Oh, no, they get him yet again. And the Dolphins take the defensive stand and come through with a turnover in the final
Okay, right?
One last play before the break.
22, 43 rail.
Looks like they're playing safe with a run to the outside. And he could not break beyond the line. So that's how our half's going to end. Half the battle complete, Brock, as we resume play here. A spot in our AFC Championship on the line. This one's fielded at the 40-yard line. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. Starting out with an empty backfield, Brock. Here they come. 1st and 10. Back to work after throwing the pick. He almost threw another one. Back-to-back throws now that should have been picked off, partner, as he continues making risky decisions with the football.
You know, so often we talk about speed offensively, right? We love receivers that can run. Well, that was a perfect example of how speed kills you defensively. A hurried throw almost ended an interception. And that wasn't until after they almost brought him down behind the line for a sack. Speed's the difference.
And he's right up next to that 1st down. Doesn't quite get there. Gain of 9. That brings up 3rd and short.
Well, that doesn't net a 1st down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
They send the tight end in motion. Allen throw on 3rd and 1. Got his man. Shakir has it. And the stop is made just before he's able to reach that midfield strike. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, 1st down.
Move the chain! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum. Keep that defense on its heels.
They send a man in motion. Throwing now on 1st down. Allen. And the Dolphins are going to get to him. He is dropped. Looking quickly here. Allen to throw. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Just couldn't hang on through the contact. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long.
I hate to be Mr. Negative guy, but a sack 2 plays ago, an incompletion right there. All that's missing, Kate, is an interception on this play, and you're going to hand this quarterback a misfortune trifecta that nobody wants.
Rolling into enemy territory. This is going to be down to, it looks like about the opposing 36 for their next snap. Offense to the line fast. Cook trying this one up the gut. And he gets him around 6 there. Tackling like his dad, Joey Porter Jr. making that play.
You gain that kind of yardage in the run game, and you're going to gain the trust of your offensive coordinator. Plays like that, runs like that, set the table for everything else in the playbook.
Has him on the quick hitter. And he stopped just before he reaches the red zone at the 21. That's a pickup of 9. And the Bills have a 1st down.
1st down, Buffalo.
Now run by Cook. Halfway there on 1st down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
Really good patience right there. It's hard to do for runners in this league because these holes close up so fast. But he was patient, he was explosive, and he got a nice little gain on the ground.
Excellent play defensively as they get to him behind the line. That's going to bring up 3rd down. And goes to the hurry up here.
Brings up 3rd and 7.
Allen on 3rd down. Completed to his running back. And it's another 1st down on this drive. Man, this time they're into 1st and goal.
1st and goal.
Oh, flag is down here. This might be a free play. This one won't be reeled in, but they had that green light to take the shot, and they did. Looked like somebody on the defense jumped the snap. after the penalty. This is 1st and goal. They'll run here following the penalty. And he's in for the touchdown. The Bills grow the lead coming out of halftime. They kept it on the ground as opposed to airing it out. And that time, well, Brock, the ground game paid off.
Well, these great rushing attacks down here that could score rushing touchdowns, it takes the whole party getting involved. Yeah, the burst of the running back was tremendous. How about the launch of his blockers right off the line of scrimmage? That's a touchdown the entire way, and it took the entire group offensively.
Pass now to kick this away. And no return here. This is a touchback, and the ball's going to come out to the 20.
At their own 20-yard line.
Dolphins just about set up here. 1st and 10.
Here we go.
They'll throw to start the drive. They left him wide open. It's complete. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield. How about 29 yards on 1st down? And that's good for a new set of downs. One play in, and they are already close to midfield.
45. Eagle blue.
Working on 1st down. Connecting on the slant. And he takes it past midfield and starts the drive into Bills territory.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up
Right,
2nd
97,
and 7
Green Jack.
at the 48-yard line.
Red, cycle. Ready.
Throwing now out of the shotgun. Finds him on the slant. And he's taken out of bounds as he gets it down near the red zone. That's going to pick up the 1st down after a gain of 26.
1st and 10 at the 22-yard line.
Red, yellow. Watch out now. Let's go. 60 red. 6 drill green. Blue black. 6 mega.
They are throwing it again. Finds his back. H-Chan. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for 1st and goal.
Okay, I know exactly what's going to happen. I've seen it once, I've seen it 100 times. Next week on the practice field, this running back's going to say, see, I'm not just a running back, I can play receiver. And you receivers, you couldn't do my job, and I just showed you I could do yours.
From the red zone on 1st. This finds him in the end zone. Touchdown, Miami. The Dolphins start the 2nd half with some needed points. Jackson Smith and Jigba with a touchdown. It's plays like this that make him so well regarded across this league, Brock.
Yeah, such just a difference-making receiver, Kate. You expect him to be the target down here. You did, I did, the defenders did. What makes him a star is even when people know his number's being called, he still finds a way to deliver.
So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. Starting from the 5. A decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30.
At their own 28-yard line.
All right, Bills to the line now. 1st and 10. They'll try the right side with Cook. Robbed by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run.
When you rush the passer, it's kind of like tracking down a runner. That same athleticism comes to life. He looked pretty good hunting his prey right there.
From the shotgun, it's Allen. Nothing doing there as the 2nd down pass falls incomplete. Trying to find his tight end. So they're left facing 3rd and long.
That play right there, Kate, that just goes to show you can't take any completion for granted. Even some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
No connection on the last play. Now it's third down. To the air on third and long. This finds its target. That's Hill. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And that's good for a Buffalo first.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your third downs. It's a money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Again, Allen to the air. Looking slant route, complete. And he has it right near midfield here. It's about a yard short. A dose of the hurry-up offense here. Allen now on first down. Forced out to his right. Running right side by Kincaid. And they're going to be set up just outside that red zone. Now about 29 yards on that play, partner, as they get the chains reset.
When you watch the combine, you'll watch guys try to make this throw. Without chemistry, it's so hard to execute. That was picture perfect. That's a QB and receiver on the same page, because that route, that deep out to the field, that takes just a different level of connectedness.
He's in trouble, and the Dolphins get him. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up.
A loss of 14 on the play. It's second down.
Working from the gun, it's Allen. Big strike downfield to Coleman. Tackle made at the 10, first and goal coming up. And for somebody who's been picked off like he has, Brock, you gotta admire his determination to keep attacking these coverages.
Yeah, that is risk. Right into double coverage yet again. But this guy's got what I call a high belief factor in himself.
First and 10, here's Allen. Here's a screen for Cook. And in, touchdown Buffalo. The Bills take a lead just before the end of the third. It's a James Cook touchdown, his second scoring catch of the game. The impact this guy has had on this game, Brock, has been massive. They'd be on the comeback trail right now if it wasn't for his two touchdowns.
Yeah, and that second one far bigger than his first when you just look at the game circumstances. Puts them in front here in the second half. Puts a little jet fuel in the engines of their defense.
Extra point up and good from Bass. And the Bills break that tie and now lead by 7. Bass now to kick this away. He fields it from the 8. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
At their own 21-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. First and 10.
43 right. Here we go. Here we go.
Airing it out to start this drive. We'll drop this down to Achane. He's taken down just a couple of yards shy of the 40. Offense up to the line fast.
A gain of 17 yards. That's good for the Dolphins. First down.
Got the shotgun, they'll give it to Achane. And they're on him after about a 2-yard gain. That was T.J. Sanders on the tackle. Only one quarter left before we send one of these teams to the AFC title game. It's Dolphins ball. Their season down potentially to its final quarter. Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8.
Ready, set.
Back to throw now. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. And the Bills put together a wonderful return. Gets him back inside the 40 following the interception.
Well, that's now 2, Kate, that they've got him for picks in this game, and he's got to be careful. Right? You've got to protect the football. It is the greatest treasure you have as an offense. And this defense, well, they've got 2 in their pocket, and you know they're going to be going after number 3.
So fresh set of downs now from the 39. First down throw for Allen. And the Dolphins are going to get to him. He is dropped. And the drive begins with a rough first step there. It's going to bring up 2nd down.
Some guys just have to account for them, especially middle linebackers. I remember Ray Lewis, Brian Urlacher, it just felt like their presence took up the entire field. And this linebacker today, well, he had the interception earlier, a sack right now. You've got to start figuring out a plan for him, or he will take over this game.
Getting out to his left.
That is an effort play. I love that by the defense. Corralling the QB behind the line. It can be tough to track these guys down when they decide to scramble. What excellent pursuit to stay on him the entire way.
So not an enviable spot here as they come up on 3rd and very long. Here he goes, 3rd and long. As the open man downfield. And he's tackled after a big gain, but he's not going to get to keep the yards or the first down that he picked up either. We got a flag down in the neighborhood of holding. After the holding call, they're going to need even more now on 3rd down. Third and long for him here. He almost threw another one. Back-to-back throws now that should have been picked off, partner, as he continues making risky decisions with the football. The Bills with a punt team out there. And after that drive went backwards, he's going to send this one forward. This kick is away, but it is short and straight up into the air. And they get to this one just shy of the opposing 30-yard line. First down now, ball at the 33.
Ready.
Here's A-Chain at the middle. He's got it in the red zone. He's all the way home. Touchdown, Miami. The Dolphins now trail by just a point in the 4th. Devon A-Chain with the touchdown. The kick is good, so this game now hinging on every possession as we're tied up in the 4th. After tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out on the back of the end zone for a touchback. All right, excellent field position for the Bills as they set up 1st and 10. Here's Allen. Pulled in by his back, Cook. And just gets back to the line of scrimmage.
I know coordinator, quarterback don't be upset with that first down because you call a screen on 1st, you're thinking stay ahead of schedule. Even a minimal gain to stay on pace, but instead, the defense creates a negative play and sets them back behind the sticks.
Play action now with Allen. And he is stopped as he reaches that 46-yard line. It's a gain of 12 on that one. And the Bills have a first down. And that right there is about the best you could hope for against double coverage. Good chunk of yards, and more importantly, Brock, you don't get burned taking a risk.
Yeah, it's really the defense that gets burned, and that is just demoralizing. You got double coverage, you got what you want, and two guys can't stop one.
And he gets this beyond the midfield stripe and onto the Dolphins side of the field. First down run gets him 6, so now it is 2nd and 4. Another one for Cook. And he's going to manage 3 for them on the play. Stop just a little bit shy of the marker.
An offensive group really hoped he was going to get it all right there, reset it back to first down. But instead, defense, well, they're not going to let anything come easy. And their fight was giving them a chance to stall things out on 3rd and short.
1 yard, all that's needed. This is 3rd and inches.
319.
Looking to throw. He's going to loft this deep down the left sideline. He's got it inside the 10. And the stop is made 3 yards from the end zone. It's going to be 1st and goal.
The analytics are pretty clear. It's hard to move the ball in this league with short little dinks and dunks. You've got to get the explosive chunk. You've got to get the big play. And that throw to the outside, that gets the job done.
Oh, he lost the football. And the Dolphins pick it up. He's at midfield. 30. And they're able to rip off a nice chunk there before the fumble return comes to an end.
Gosh, we have seen these quarterbacks make some incredible plays from here to reach the end zone. That was certainly not one of them. Careless with the football, left an opening for those defenders to knock it free and escape without surrendering any points.
All right, Miami has its offense set, partner. Here comes 1st and 10.
Ready, ready. Blue strikers. Set, huh?
They're going to throw now, following the turnover. Pass him on the quick hitter. And he stopped just before he reaches the red zone at the 21.
It's not just imperative that the quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, give your quarterback a chance.
Offensive line, this is 2nd and 4.
Here we go. Black, 95. Hut.
It's a chance. Inside give. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain. So, Brock, that means 3rd down coming up.
You want to see the term read and react to the little video in the football dictionary? That's it.
Bills going nickel, 3rd down.
Down. Pause, 60 red. Hut.
Chan again. And this is not going to do the job. They don't even let him get back to the line. It's 4th down. For the 3rd time today, we see them setting up for a field goal. Ball on the left hash for this 41-yarder. Cracking for it, and it's good! And late in the 4th, they have grabbed the lead.
Well, I tell you what, you get to this time of the game, you've got to have that reliable kicker on the sideline to turn things over to. That's the definition of clutch right there as they take the lead.
Fielded at the 7. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. All right, this is going to be the last play before the 2-minute warning. Throwing now on 1st down, Allen. Completed over the middle. They'll take him down after he advances this up to about the 43. And what a jolt to start that drive. They're up near the 45-yard line. Back to throw. Trying to push deep downfield. That could be it, folks. It's intercepted. Picked off by Jaquan Brisker. A lot of space ahead. And this one may be out of reach now because the defense comes through with 6. You get a pick 6. You get a pick 6. These defenses, Brock, wow, they have competed. Seeing who ends up with the best highlight of the game, huh?
You're going to call a pick six and multiple? Kate.
No, even if it's your defense doing it, come on, B-Rock.
No highlight for a quarterback.
A quick chance at redemption after that pick six as it's sent away. That's going to be taken in at the 8. And he manages the 35 before they can stop him.
First and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
All right, excellent field position for the Bills as they set up 1st and 10. Back to the air, it's Allen after the pick. Makes the grab in bounds left side. And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds.
16 yards.
He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs. Down a couple of scores, but still some time left and 3 timeouts as well. It's 1st and 10. Operating from the gun, it's Allen. Can't connect on this one. A rare miss. Been thrown for him all game, but this one didn't work out. It's 2nd down.
Defended by Kobe Durant.
Back to the air, Allen. This one falls incomplete.
They would sure love to connect on some of these intermediate throws, those true throws. Getting a completion like that, well, not only does it spark your offense, but it just sets you up for even more aggressive play calling.
Here he is to throw. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. 4th down coming up.
Even the best of them could be hurried into a throw before they're ready, and that pressure just messed up all the timing, the rhythm, and the clock of the quarterback.
Here he goes. Gotta have this on 4th down. That's brought in downfield by Kincaid. And he's gonna have this one down to the 28.
It's a gain of 22 yards. That's good for Bill.
On 1st down, Allen. Maybe a bit of desperation. Here's a deep shot. That one was incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. That throw doesn't lead to 6. And it sets up 2nd down. Didn't see a whole lot of room to fit that pass in, Brock. Throwing into double coverage. How's Coach going to feel about that one?
Yeah, that's a no-no. Yeah, I experienced that as a player, and now as a coach, please don't do that again.
And this is cut for a score, and we are not done here yet.
Touchdown, Bills.
A receiver this skilled, well, he's got every route in his back pocket, but sometimes simple is better. No complicated cuts, no double moves. You just go run right by him.
And he connects there, so now another kick from him. A field goal to tie this game in the 4th.
Bills 49.
So down inside the final minutes, they're ready to try the onside kick. And the Dolphins were all over that kick. This game is over.
Hey, the numbers don't lie. The numbers tell you, Kate, time and again, it is so hard to recover these onside kicks. And when you got an opponent prepared for it, well, that makes it even more difficult.
Watch out now. 50 Fury. Set, red, yellow, lining. 52 blue, black. Set.
On 1st down, they're going to start out with A-10. We'll call that one a gain of, let's say, 2 yards at 2nd down. The Bills are going to go ahead and call their first time out. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8.
Down. Yep.
Oh, Brock, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. Finds his back. A-10. That should clinch the win for the Dolphins. That's enough for a first down.
Something out of nothing, Kate, that may as well be listed on his resume because he's so good at it. Caught that one near the line, and after that, it was all